Hey guys, Nate and Scott here from PlayYourCourt.com, and today we're gonna
up the
intro.
Take two.
Take two here, guys. Scott and Nate from PlayYourCourt.com. Today we're talking. It's not about. I keep messing that up.
Take three. My name is Scott. This is Nate, just barely, from PlayYourCourt.com. Today we're going to show you how your contact point may be ruining your backhand.
All right, guys. Normally we tell you all about our ratings. Since that intro was so long and butchered, we'll
spare you.
We'll spare you, guys. We're talking about the contact point, the two-handed backhand. All right, and so some of you. Maybe you're just having issues with hitting the ball in the net. Maybe you're pulling the ball wide. The contact is everything, and I think this is conceptually an error, the way that we see the backhand. Right? I know for me personally, I've had issues.
Can we talk about how this video came about?
No.
Yeah, no. I'd love to talk about how this video came
about. I was
watching.
I've got it. I'll 8 Mile it. I'll jump on my own. Garbage, yeah. So I was watching slow mo, like really studying kind of the analysis of Djokovic and what he was doing with his backhand, and noticed something that I haven't spotted in the past, but really about how the contact is flush with the ball. But then more interesting,
load your gun, haters. It's about to get good.
Then more importantly, what the racket did after contact. All right, and all of you out there that are big fans of linear striking, if you think it's happening in the world's best backhand, it's not. All right, so we'll jump immediately into demo mode, show you exactly what we're talking about. Let's talk about how you fix the contact to get that backhand performing the way you want.
It worked for Nate. It'll work for you too.
All right, so we're going to take a look at Scott's backhand. He'll do his best Djokovic impersonation. You don't have
some weight first.
A lot of it, but
push-ups maybe.
He doesn't naturally have a loop on his backhand. For the sake of the video, we will add it. So as he initiates this swing, what's important to note, his hip fires, and that's what creates the racket drop. Now what ends up happening, because he swings up, this is the reason the racket stays flush. We're not seeing the racket like this. We're not seeing it like this, right? We're just seeing it nice and square with the ball, all right? And so from here, the part that I thought was interesting was how much Novak's racket climbs at contact high until it gets all the way through that extension, and then you're too bulky. But Novak,
rude.
Novak, from this climb, this is the reason that arm comes all the way back over to the side, and you see that massive, massive extension. So what I thought was interesting was, one, that the racket drop is what's guaranteeing the racket staying flush with the ball. All right, so the linear striking, and this is conceptually where we have an error, and I had a tendency to do it a little bit. You Medvedev fans, like this may be, you're like, man, I want that backhand. It's important to note, like Medvedev, the way that guy is hitting his backhand is he's getting super low and then working through, and he's keeping this left arm pretty straight. It's a little bit like a Delpo.
It's almost like you're doing squats for the entire portion of the match, too. I mean, you got to be a physical specimen to hit your backhand like that.
It's a tough one. So Scott's going to demonstrate what we're talking about with this linear striking, and now what we want to focus on is what the wrist is doing, and this is a huge error.
Huge no-no. So linear straight forward, straight through the ball, and instead of that brush up, we just come straight across. Break the wrist, miss in the net, miss wide.
All of it, right?
Swear, break rackets.
Yeah, and it's like, so yes, do we see it on the tour? Certainly, right? And especially as we get a little bit closer to the net, or like you were saying before, when, going 7-2 and going really sharp cross court, then maybe we see a little bit more of that linear strike. But for that rally ball, that heavy ball that we see that Novak hits, right? Scott, show that to us one more time.
Think about 3 balls on a staircase, just going straight up before you break and rotate around.
And just exaggerate it, guys. Like, exaggerate how much that racket moves up and gets to extension before it gets there.
Up and out.
Yeah.
Up and out, I think, is the key.
And the reason he's making fun of me is because
he just learned this a minute and a half ago.
Well, I just didn't realize how high Novak's racket actually climbs. I've finally found some footage of, things slow down frame by frame. And, we're not just talking here and over that we traditionally
he's
see.
Almost hitting through like 8 tennis balls. If you look at him in slow motion, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrist
and it's
break.
aggressively climbing. So how to fix your contact? Is the contact killing your backhand? Guys, if you're making contact with your face closed, right, there's a mechanical flaw somewhere, right? You're already thinking of linear striking.
Breaking that wrist too early and
100%.
slapping the ball.
Your conception, the way you're conceiving it is incorrect. We want to climb that ball. We want that ball rising, all right? So if you can start thinking about rising that ball, that contact will start being more flush with the ball, and that's exactly where we want it. Why does it get topspin? See what he knows. Why does the ball have topspin?
Because the strings grip the ball as you swing from low to high.
Good thing he said low to high. Yeah, guys, it doesn't matter the racket face at contact. It's because the racket is moving low to high. All right, so that's the part of contact that will absolutely fix your backhand.
All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this instruction. Please don't turn the video off. If you liked this, press the like button below. If you want to see more of our content, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you're just a fanatical tennis player like we are, and you want some custom video instruction based on what you've got going on in your game, you want to meet more players like the young lady screaming at me from across the court here, join the Player Court community. Click the button below. Nate and I are going to give you everything you need to help you improve your tennis game. We'll see you guys soon.
See you guys.